we've got a little bit of a new player guide. If you've decided to start an Orison, congratulations on the loss of FPS. You've got a beautiful view out the window here though from your bed. So when you start off, just to get out of the bed, or any seat in Star Citizen, you can hold Y or just use W to get out of bed. For some reason I got out crouched. That's control just in case. So you got your apartment here. Just bear in mind these apartments, not really functional at the minute, but once you leave them, you can't get back in. So once you come out, see where you are on the corridor. So down the end here, and you'll find the elevators. Might take a minute to get them. So when we go down the elevator, Orison has kind of series of shuttles that go to different platforms depending on what you want to do. You have the lobby here, you can go out that door, or a little side door if you want to get to the Spaceport shuttle really quick. So once you come out of the hab, this big building here, there's a couple of things over here. So you've got the hospital straight across, or over there you have a clothes shop and where you can sell mining materials and stuff, I think. Check that one out. Over here is where your shuttle will arrive to take you to the spaceport. So you can get on that, it'll bring you across, we'll go there in a minute. I'll just show you the kind of main area around here. So, a few things on Orison, we'll go to the Crusader showroom first. So, if you're doing any of the Orison platform missions, whether it's Siege of Orison or the new missions in 3.18, you can get to them by that shuttle on the roof. So in here is the Crusader showroom. There's a couple of bits, but you want to have a look around some of the ships, or there's some terminals to buy ship parts or ships in here as well. We'll go to the showroom. Got a nice view of a Hercules cockpit here. Split view of what you see inside. And with 3.18 you'll be seeing that quite a bit if you're doing any salvaging. So in the showroom you've got a terminal here where you can buy ships, and there's a terminal over here where you can buy some ship parts and weapons and stuff as well. So you can see the guns, whatever bits you're looking for here. There's a very handy ship loadout website I'll link in the video as well. I'll show you how to do all that as well. We go across, you can see them. This is the Ion. Oh, someone's actually here having a look. Got the Star Lifter now. All of these ships you can open up and walk around inside. Have a little look at them. And that's the Mercury Star Runner over there. Yeah, we'll have a quick look at the terminal, why not? Don't know how much I'll edit this down. I might leave it as a full video as we do a bit of a walk around. Got a little bit of a selection of all the Crusader industry ships in there. If you go to the roof, it's just where that shuttle is. There's not much else there. Should go down to the bottom. I'll go back to the hab so you can kind of see whereabouts to go. So if you've picked Orison as your start location, all your stuff like ships, gear, weapons will all be here. Hospital over there, so if you die you'll respawn in there. Might as well actually, we'll run into the hospital and show you how to set spawn point or get medical treatment if you need it. Spawn point, you can go to stations or planets and go to the cities or whatever, and you can change your spawn location. So if you're running missions at Orison, you can set your spawn to here. If you're doing racing on Lorville or something, you can set your spawn at Lorville. So check in here if you need medical stuff. So say you've got a tier 3 or 2 injury, whatever you need. You just go to this terminal.
Attention, the cardio physician on duty.
And floor 6, room 4.
Cardio physician on duty.
So just over to the right side when you come into the hospital, you've got the elevators. Go floor 6. So you come out here and there's 2 corridors, so one down there, one down there. This side has 5 to the texture's gone. That's helpful. 4 will be down here. That's 4 there. Been a few problems with the textures on Orison lately. It's not opening. Am I at the right room? That's 2. Ah, okay. They go the other way down. Can't make out the text. That's my room, because you'll know it'll open. And you can just hold F when you're looking. I would have mentioned that earlier. Hold F when you're looking at any of the panels to interact with things. So same when you're looking at the bed. And you can lie down. So if you need treatment, use this panel, or you can also set your regen point in the bed. There is terminals in the lobby. I'll show you that you can go to in the hospitals. You don't have to go to a bed to set your regen point, but in some places if you get a bit lost it can be easier. So we'll run back around and back down. All the hospitals as well will usually have a pharmacy terminal too, so if you need to buy any med stuff, pens, med guns usually as well. So entrance to the hospital is over there. So as you walk in, you've got the elevators on your right. You'll see pharmacy over here. There's those terminals for buying med supplies. Just hold F.
Hi.
You got all the different types of med pens. And if we go a little bit further in, you've got these terminals over here where you can set your regen point without having to go to bed. Now, again, hab is over there if you're looking for kind of orientation. Straight across from the hab is the Stratus, and down that next door there is where you can go in to buy clothing and a little bit of armor and stuff. There's not a lot in the shops here, but this place here is where you can come to sell your materials if you've been out mining or anything like that. It's known as TDD, so there's one of them on every main city. We go over to the next building. This is the Stratus. We got bits and pieces around there. Got an elevator, which doesn't really do a hell of a lot for us, but we can go up to a bar. You want to sit and chill and get some drinks? I love that you go through a fish tank. But what most people come in here for is just over here. You've got armor and some weapons, and you can buy them all at the terminal here. It's quite limited on what they have, but you can get drinks, any bits and pieces, and there is some weapons here, so you can use these categories. If I want to see what armor they sell, they have one set. Clothing, you need an undersuit, and then you've got weapons. Now most shops like this in cities, you'll be able to buy ammo for pretty much everything, but the weapons they sell are limited. We just hit the excavator. So one of the big reasons for coming to coming to Orison is the parts you can get at Cousin Crow's. So there is a shop for weapons here that a lot of the kind of higher end stuff is sold out of, so the fastest quantum drives and stuff you can get here. Now we're gonna go on the shuttle. Actually, shuttles is one to mention. This one goes to the Skyport. They're all labeled. There's a couple of them here. Over this side, you know, actually we might go Providence platform. We'll run on the shuttle before it closes. Now you can run around the shuttles, walk around, you can sit down if you fancy it. Just hold F again, look at the seat. And you can just chill. You can bring some beers from the shop and have them on the shuttle if you wanted to. So I'll probably speed this bit up a little bit. Or we'll just cut to where we get off.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
So this is the Discovery Center. Not a lot to do in here. It's just like a little gift shop. Get yourself some Crusader t-shirts if you want. Now around here, there's a couple of little walkways, and you can look up and see you got Orison Municipal Services, Cooling Station. What's that one? Network Gateway Hub. Now if we go up in here, got a few terminals in here. Drop off if you're doing like package missions, it might send you here to drop them off. And you've got your trading and shipping. So if you're doing cargo, it's in here you want to come, and you can buy and sell cargo and stuff in here. But if you run out the back here, you'll see Cousin Crow's. So what we want to do is go down here, take a left. Down into here. And you can see it's a bit of a ship repair shop, which is fucking cool. Looks great. Now if we go down in here, you can see components on the tables and shit being repaired. Then we've got Cousin Crows in here. We've got the terminals there. We've got stuff on the racks, so you can buy stuff straight from here if you know it's what you want. All the names will show up for you as you're looking at them. And you've got a model of the Kraken here. There's a concept ship, but that thing is going to be insanely huge. So over to these, and you've got all your ship weapons and components. You can even buy paints, bits and pieces as you go through them. Now we'll run back and we'll go to the spaceport. I get lost here myself sometimes down here. You can go all the way around this way if you want to. Or again, we're back here at the Discovery Center. You can take a shortcut to Cousin Crows straight through there. So you've got the Cloud View Center or Spaceport, which is what we want. Cloud View Center is the main platform we started on. So you want Providence platform if you're going to buy ship parts, Cloud View for the hospital and rehab and all that sort of stuff, and then Spaceport. Now Orison at the minute is in 317. It's got a pretty high atmosphere to get out of, so most people avoid it, but in 318 that has been dropped significantly. It's nearly the same as any other planet to get out of now, so Orison in 318 is going to become a lot more popular.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
So as we get into the spaceport, you can have a little look around if you want. I'll bounce back by him. Did you push me or what? We can go into elevators here. Again, hold F, look at the panel. And we go up to the spaceport. Now when you come out, you do have a little bit of a walk, so every planet will have like a kind of customs area like this. Doesn't do anything at the moment, but it's just a little bit of a walk from the shuttles. As we come in here, you'll see different cities as well will have these little traveler things. They will look different, and there's different ways of renting ships. Some will be at like refineries, some will be at different cities. So if I go up here and we use the panel,
thanks for coming in.
You can see I can rent any ship as well. So starting out, you're going to have pretty low amount of cash, so you can do a few package runs, bounty missions, whatever you like, and work towards renting a ship for a day or a few days. So in here, there's not a lot. Like say you wanted to try out this, or you wanted a 300i because you need a bit more space for more packages, all sorts of different things, because I'm assuming most people will have a starter ship watching this. You got the Constellation. Now it is 70k a day. 70 day, or 7 days, not 70, is 372, so it does go down the longer you rent it. But if you're going to do cargo or whatever, I think it's a nice option. So you've got a little stand here where you can buy drinks, food, if you need it. And as you come up, we turn in here. There's a couple of little shops in here as well. More drinks. But just over here are the terminals to get your ship.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
So we look at it and pick the ship you want to take out.
Safety is a top priority.
I'll take out the Pisces.
Vehicle selected.
Keep track of all
Stand by.
suspects. Follow all safety announcements and report
Your
any
vehicle has been
concerns.
delivered to the following location.
Together, we can set your
Sometimes it does take a minute for this to show up. Or it could stay blank. If it stays blank like this,
Please
back away from the terminal and look around and you'll see your ship is there and it's got hangar 7 on it. So both sides of the terminals there's a load of elevators. Just hop in, hold F to look at the panel, use your scroll wheel to go up and down, and then we want hangar 7. Oh. Exciting bit of Star Citizen. Finally getting to fly your ship. When you get in here, depending on your ship, you'll usually see it's got a marker like ramp access, or it might say elevator. Hit that button. Hop inside and always remember to close your doors. You don't want random people running onto your ship. Now, depending on what ship you've got, you'll have different looking interiors, passenger seat, and pilot seat. So, hold F, look at the seat, and you get this nice animation. Now, there is a key bind to open the hangar doors, or you might have to set it. It's in the flight movement. When you go into your key binds, go to flight movement, go all the way to the bottom, and you'll see the bind for it, and you have to set it. By default, it's blank. Or you can press F1. F1 will open your Mobi glass. It's where you get your contracts, vehicle maintenance. So if you're on a pad, you need to repair it. You got your journal, your Delphi, which is give you all the rep for the different people you want to do missions for. You've got trader if you want to send someone money. Skyline for your star map if you want to plan out where you're going. Knickknacks is like a inventory kind of overview. You can click on different planets or whatever and see what you have there. It'll show you ships or weapons, armor, that sort of stuff. You got your vehicle loadout. So if you want to change parts on your vehicles, now you have to do this when the vehicle is stored. You can set the ship, say, click on Gladius, give it a second, and this will load up eventually. Pick a different ship, it might be stuck. There we go. So you've got systems if you want to change out quantum drive, shield generators, paints, or weapons. So the weapons can be a bit confusing because it'll show you shit tons of missiles depending on the ship you're using. But then you've got your gimbals and the weapons on the gimbals. You can hit F1 to close it. So if you just want to open the hangar doors, the last one is hit F1 and we just go straight to comlink, click on friends, and this one here, Orison landing services. You want to click on that. And the doors will start to open. Just hit F1 to close it again. Now for your ship, depending on what you're flying with, I'm using OTAS at the minute. If you use a mouse and keyboard, it's OR to set your ship to flight ready mode. So hit that. And everything on your ship will power up. Now when you land, what you will want to do, it's is pretty helpful because sometimes the ships will glitch out if you store them with engines on, is I on the keyboard will turn your engines on and off. Or if you want to, you will power the whole ship off. So we can go straight to flight ready. Now on the keyboard, binds will be different. I have mine set to HOTAS and I've played with that the whole time I've been Star Citizen, so not 100% on the key binds, but if you press space, yeah, space is let us go up. You got your usual WS to go forwards, back, all that. Q and E is roll, and A and D is strafe sideways, and you can mouse look around. I have that disabled at the minute. So once you've lifted off, you can lift your gear up. So not sure what the key bind again is, but you can look that up depending on what your setup is.
Landing gear raised.
And then out we go. F4 if you want to go third person and have a look around. But yeah, there's Orison. That's glided for getting into your ship and getting out. Any questions, leave them down below in the comments. Probably be a few more videos coming like this for other cities and possibly mining as well, but yeah, cheers for coming in, and I'll be on Twitch. See you later. Bye bye.